So we worked on this stone last time, and then I'm doing another version of it here, which has been really fun. So we're just going to sit and paint today. We're just going to jump right into it. How are you guys doing? All right, let me scroll back because I've missed everything from before I got here. Tina. Hi, Tina. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Debbie. Kara's here too. How are you guys doing? A bit tired, but good, Nicole? Good. How's Lily? Hi, Lay. How's it going, you guys? Hi, Kiati. I'm doing good, thanks. How are you? Miss Audrey's doing good. She's having a snooze out in the living room. It's good to see you. What are you guys getting up to today? Hey, Gabrielle. How's it going? So, last time we were together, the prompt and requests were yellows, a square mandala with a paw print. So I think we did pretty good with this one. We added in the green and the periwinkle. And then I thought it would be cool to try it with, what's it? Like a color grade color. So I picked 4 colors of teal, and we're going to keep working on this for a little bit today. Hi, Gren. How you doing? Thank you for liking the live. And yes, if you guys would be so kind, if you enjoy these lives, please minimize the chat, and up in the top left-hand corner under my channel name, you should see a thumbs up button. That likes the live, and it's just like any other social media platform. The likes make it... Uh-oh. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry that snuck up on me. The likes really help, so thank you guys so much for liking the live. I appreciate you. It's good to see you guys. Thanks, Debbie. What are you guys working on? Upset tummy today, so we'll be listening or falling asleep. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Patty. I hope you feel better. Good to see you, though. Happy to keep you company. So what's everybody doing? Anybody doing any painting today? What's going on? All right, we are going to do some swoops in these corners here to finish off the next square. Too much candy? Oh, that sucks, Patty. Nicole will nap with you. There you go. Did you go see your grandbaby this weekend? Thank you for the blessed poo, Tina. All right, so the 4 colors I'm using an Art Noise acrylic gouache in Seafoam Green. Art Noise is a Canadian brand. They are made in Kingston, Ontario. What's the parent company, though? Tri-Art. Tri-Art is the parent company, and Art Noise is... they've got a couple different lines of paint under the Art Noise name. Lids are atrocious, but the paints are lovely. Now, they're very, very thin. Acrylic gouache is basically like an opaque matte watercolor. So very, very thin. But I find they do really nice for dots and lines and everything, and especially on the smaller pieces. What are you working on, Lay? Gabrielle's doing some diamond art. Very nice. What's your image that you're doing, Gabrielle? Tina, what are you up to today? Debbie's cleaning and dusting my whole house after a huge dust storm. You had a dust storm yesterday. Oh my God. How miserable is that? Oh, that must be a lot. No, it hasn't on any of the projects that I've used it on so far, Lay. Nope, the gouache hasn't come off. Now, I don't know if that's just because I'm not using a ton of water when I remove the guidelines, because I'm using more dampness, but I haven't had that issue yet. Not yet. All right, our second color is Sea Breeze Deco Art Americana. This one wasn't done on a live. This one was. This one was done, was that Saturday night? Maybe? Third teal is Ocean Breeze. It's Craft Smart. Right now you're doing keychains. Very cool, Gabrielle. That's awesome. Lay, I have 3 things I still need to finish. Cleo the cat, a frog, and a trinket jar. Very nice. And then the final color that I'm using is green teal, also Craft Smart. Debbie, it got so dark and the whole house shook. Oh my God. No pool today because of the... Wow. That's freaky. That must have been scary. I'm glad you're okay. And Tina is watching and enjoying the chat. Fantastic. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Uh-oh, I've got to sneeze again. It's coming. Uh-oh, hold on. Sorry, I should have muted that. Hi, Ingrid. How you doing? Steffi's here. I'll have to Google and see some of those images, too. He's awesome, eh? Driving and listening. Okay, drive safe, please. Thank you for the blessed poos. All right. So, oops. I've just got my paint palette here, and I've got some paper towel over top. So I just put some paper towel over my paints to let them stay damp, and hopefully they won't dry out. Must have napped during the yellow one. I feel like you would, I think that that's exactly what happened. I think it was one that you said you weren't sure you were going to be staying awake for long with us. It must have been wild. That's crazy. You know what we're going to do? We are going to start with the dark teal. Oh, right, I wasn't going to do these ones. Let's just keep going then. You know what? I'm going to skip over that one. We are going to do just these ones in the corner. And I'm going to remove the other ones. The reason for that is because I want to... I want to keep up with the square shape. I want this, I don't want it to lose the square shape of it, because I think that's what's so fun with it. So, oh, that's right. You were visiting with your mom. Good, excellent memory, Tina. How was your visit with your mom, Nicole? Was it good? That's right, too. Because that was the same night that Stephanie was having the hooker beef, right? This brush is trashed. Wasn't that the same night? The hooker steak. That's right. Hooker steak. It's good to see you, Lorna. How you doing? Parking at the McDonald's, I probably need fries. Probably. And probably a milkshake or some kind of ice cream, I'm sure. That would probably help everything. I'm guessing. Let me scroll back. Lay said the same thing. Milkshake too. Know nothing about the hooker steak? Nothing. Nothing at all. Wasn't even slightly involved in that in any way, were you, Lay? Must have been somebody different. It was really nice. Never go out to dinner with them. And I went that night. That's lovely, Nicole. I'm glad. Gabrielle. Yes. So the story behind the hooker steak was that Steffi was going out to a restaurant that had $140 steak. And Lay's question to that was, does it come with a hooker? Like, why is it $140? Debbie, I can still smell the dust. Oh, Sun's going to upgrade your weather stripping. Oh, thank goodness for that, Debbie. That's good. Yeah, I imagine that's going to take some time. Lots of fans blowing stuff out there. Like, dust is the worst, too. I'm so sorry you're going through that. Not too bad, Lorna. Thank you. Brings no boys to the yard. Playing classic Windows XP solitaire game. I remember that, Cara. That's cool. How fun. So hopefully these swoops will fill in this little triangle that I'm doing. I started this one the other day. I started this one on Sunday. I was really hoping to have some time to sit and paint. I didn't have as much as I liked, but I got a little bit in. And I tried swoops like this already, but I didn't like the look of it, so we're going to try it again. And Steffi ended up getting a baked potato and tried a friend's overpriced steak and then had Arby's. That's right. Maybe I should reconsider streaming your live to the TV to watch with Mom if I keep making jokes like that. Potentially. Yeah, might not be a bad thing to think of. Nah. I think it was an excellent joke. Now, I don't like that these swoops are so much smaller than the swoops in the center, but I think it'll still look all right. Have been napping all day, Lorna? Well, it's been refreshing naps. Exactly, Lay. Like, you didn't just come up with these jokes and this sense of humor all on your own. I mean, there were There were contributions made on a genetic level, I'm sure. The creator of jokes decides to hide the joke. I wish I was that quick. I'd never come up with something that quickly. And that in the moment, it would be like 2 days later, I'd be like, hey, Steffi, did your steak come with a hooker? Like, it would be so sad. Oh, I'm glad, Lorna. I'm glad it was refreshing naps for you. Good, good. I flat out admit my role, Steffi. I already told your mom about your joke. Excellent. Good call. I'm sure she was proud. Mom Googled it to see it was an actual saying or I made it up. I love that. Oh, way to go, Mom, doing her fact checking. Don't tell me you made up that joke. Let me Google it to be sure. Right, Nicole? It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. And then when I do, I can't let it go. Like those rare times where I am in the moment, I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to remember this forever and repeat it every single day so I never forget and remind other people what I said so that they'll never forget either. Yeah, no faith in your ability. Like, please, Mom. You've raised me better than that. It's looking all right, I think. I don't know jokes either. No. I can't come up with that sort of stuff in the moment like so many people can. Always impresses me. Steffi, we're just like, can't just believe anything. Filters are for others. Yeah, right, Nicole? Yeah, that was a good one. That was a really good one. Right, Lorna? So this one's going to get a paw print in it too. Just not sure what color yet. All right, so that finishes off the next square. So now, hi Barb. Good to see ya. Doing improv with my friend Mark this fall. We'll see if I... Oh, wow. Oh, that sounds terrifying and exciting all at the same time, Steffi. Yeah, that's super cool. I would totally panic. Totally panic. 1000% panic. All right, so now we need to draw new lines, don't we? Where did I put the flexible tape measure? It's out here. Hold on a sec. Hi, it's okay. Where is it? Do you know where it is? Well, where is it, Audrey? Where is it? I rolled up the flexible tape measure and put it where? No, not there. Nope, not there. Okay, I'll be back in 2 more seconds. The worst part is I remember picking it up and rolling it up and not remembering where I put it. Crapola. Where is it? Nope, all right, it's gone. That's fine. We have 19 people here today. Hi, 19 people. Good to see ya. Here comes Audrey. Eva. I'm just scrolling back because I'm behind. I love you too, Gren. Lay said, Steffi, bring me in your ear. We all essentially act at work, so I figured why not. That's true. Barb says, don't use her stuff. I love it. That's awesome. All right, so that goes from there to there. And that one goes from there to there. Ooh. That's pretty close. Well, it's not even kind of close. Nope, that needs to go. No, that's not what I wanted. Hold on a sec, you guys. It is this one that I wanted. And then this one should go like so. That's better. And then this one should go like so. And then this one goes like so. Hooray. I wanted that second square because we're going to kind of repeat what we did here. We're going to do something similar over here. Not quite sure what yet, but we'll figure it out. All right, let me scroll back because I'm behind. I'm so sorry. Steffi, oh, the daily cosplaying of a functioning adult. Work. What is work? You're going to copyright everything. I don't know how you come up with these designs. Seriously, so incredible. Well, this one was the help of all of you guys when I was trying to figure out what was next. You guys helped me come up with this one. It was the square It was yellows that did the other one, and then this one just, I thought, let's try it again. See if I can, I feel like I lost the square in here after a while. I'm okay with it, but it got very rounded, right? So I wanted to see how I could just fill in squares and not lose that kind of edge to it. Hi, Melinda. How are ya? Thank you, Steffi. Yes, if you guys are enjoying the live, it would mean a whole lot to me if you would be able to hit the like button, the thumbs up that is in the top left-hand corner underneath my channel name if you minimize the chat. It really means a lot to me, especially on these public lives. It really means a lot to me. It tells YouTube that people like my content, and you guys commenting all the time makes such a big difference. So thank you so much for doing that. It means a lot. Steffi says, Lorna, are you feeling better? I wanted to check on you and don't know how because I'm not on the socials because I can't be nice to fools there. If you can't play nice, you don't get to play at all. And Gran's been napping along with us. Fantastic. Multifunctional deck. Yeah, lots of YouTubes this week. Lots of TikToks this week, too. And Lay says, I take full credit. I said square, so you're welcome, Laura. I love you. That was me, right here. Barb says, I will slap the like button only at the end. Let's see how entertaining you all are. That's fair. That is fair. Steffi pretending she doesn't want to be on the socials. Meanwhile, her IP is blocked from Meta. Oh, no. All right, here's what I think we're going to do. We are going to start with the dark. And we are going to start here. And then we will start here. Well, these last couple minutes have told you how exciting I'm going to be, Barb, if I'm just going to sit here and be quiet the whole time. Steffi, on the yellow one, Lay said it looked like cheese or some random thing. Yeah, they just make this days, exactly. Chicken, actually, but close enough. You're on Reddit opinions and all. There you go. Oh, I gotta go read some of that. Chicken, cheese, taco, all the same. This one's been a lot of fun. It's just been nice and easy to kind of, both of these ones have, just to play and see what happens. All right, now we just slowly get lighter and lighter, and we'll continue this out to the edge. Or see how we can fill it in anyway. At least I can rely on Steffi and Lay. We're actually paid actors. Yeah, I see your comments, Lorna. Sure do. Waiting for Lorna with a big ha-ha rip. I think she's holding back. It's the quiet ones that have the best one-liners. True. Very true, Barb. Steffi says, fun fact, Bluetooth is connected to the Duncan TV. I could stream you all for about 30, but won't. Why would they allow that? Yeah, that shouldn't be allowed at all. At all. That should be very much frowned upon. Thanks again to Patty for sending me these stones to paint on. It's been so fun so far, and there's still so many left to do. All right, now we're gonna go to our second lightest color. So we lost power for about 6 hours last night. No, 6 hours, 5 hours. 5 hours last night. From around 5 o'clock until around 10 o'clock last night. Absolutely infuriating. Lauren says, something scrolled across my screen that says that this service is no longer available. I'm not sure what that could mean. I'm so sorry, Lauren. I'm not sure. Lay says, Steffi, I mean, it could be way worse than a painting stream. That's very true. Could literally put anything on that TV and they would not know who. That's bananas. Nap time at the home. All right, let's keep going here. The cemetery is getting manicured today. I actually think there's a funeral. There's a burial over there later today. It's such an old cemetery. I don't usually think of there still being space for more people, right? Yeah, Lorna will zing us good one day. That's right. Debbie, that's so fun. We only lost power for 10 minutes during the storm. Oh, wow. Thank goodness for that. Yeah, it was not fun. It was not fun. But you know what? I got a lot accomplished. I took apart both of the big white box floor fans, got them clean, cleaned the vents out of the back of the air conditioners, the portable air conditioners. I got my Super Nintendo hooked up, sat and played that for about 2 hours last night. Once the power came back on, I'm like, yes, let's go. So at least I got a lot accomplished. I feel like yesterday I got a lot accomplished. Dead people grooming, exactly. Losing power is such a reality check. Like, yeah, big time. Big time. It was a lot. Definitely a wake-up call. I'm like, okay, I need to start doing more things that don't need electricity so that this is not that big of a deal if it happens again. Or when it happens again, because you know it will. All right, now we're going to our lightest color. Is Patty supervising? No, like Tina said, she's not feeling great today. So she's listening and curled up, potentially snoozing. Yeah, for real, for sure. I don't know how I said Barb. It happens sometimes. Power outages make me feel like I'm on Little House on the Prairie. It seemed to stress Mom out quite a bit last night. Because she kept kind of asking me, like, why doesn't this bother you? I'm like, I've got nothing to do. But it was hard for Mom because the air conditioner cut out, so it made it hard for her to breathe. But thankfully, we were both worried that it was going to be one of those kind of things where we get startled awake at 4 a.m. when every light and clock and piece of electronics starts beeping. So thankfully it started early. Just got back on early. You're not a very boring person, Lorna. Don't be silly. We don't think that at all. She needs soup or a hug. Probably both. Probably both, Barb. So her stomach wasn't feeling great. You're welcome, Lorna. I really should paint my nails tonight. You're right. I have some UV polish I was thinking about putting on my nails. I should totally do that tonight. Shitballs. That's not where I wanted to paint. That's where I wanted to paint. I will paint over those other two after. This is neat. I'm liking the way that this is looking. Teresa's here. Hi, Teresa. Listening in the background because at work. Stupid adulting at work. And thank you. I'm happy to keep you company. Okay, sounds good, Steffi. We'll be here. What are you up to today, Melinda? I don't think I asked you that when you got here. The gouache is quite a bit thinner, so I have to use a different size tool and just kind of do it a little bit slower. Well, it doesn't look great, but you know what? We'll fix that after. Only a few more days and kids go back to school here. I know a lot of you guys down in the States, school's already started again, eh? Maybe Duncan sensed my desire to stream my new station on their TV and cut my access. Maybe. Like, get her out of here, quick, quick, quick. Are you eating donuts right now, Barbast? You like donuts? Mm-hmm. I feel like I might grab like a gold or something and add some little accents, but I'm not sure. No iced latte. Steffi, weren't you at Mac? Lay asked. When your girls started today, Eva, that's got to be so bittersweet. Do your kiddos like school? I love Dunkin' too. Every time I was in the States, I would go to Dunkin'. Best donuts. They're how Tim Hortons donuts used to taste like when I was a kid. Best hot chocolate too. And yeah, I always loved it. Weeks ago. That's bananas to me. It blows my mind. Yeah, she's at Dunkin'. Everyone's saying hi back to Teresa. Ooh, metallic purple. Oh, that's an interesting idea. Oh. What if I did like the color shift purple? Do that, or I can do like an amethyst purple. What do you think? Barb said, holy Steffi, where do we apply? They're off. Here more than in. McDonald's and Dunkin' side by side, so coffee and fries and 3 donut holes because of Will Bellman's meal. That's perfect. Yep, mine too, Melinda. She is 14, but actually likes school. That's wonderful. That's nice. You're leaning towards the first one? Okay. So bad and so good all at the same time, right? All right, we'll finish this off and then but I think I'm leaning towards the first one too of the purples. Is Tina the purple expert here gonna weigh in? We need to know from the purple expert, please. Don't say donut holes, it triggers me, Barb. Oh no. way too much paint. All right, now we should be able to go here. Oh my God, I gotta show you guys what I did the other day. I just about had a heart attack. And I'll show you why here in a second. And it will become incredibly apparent. Let me finish this row. Actually, we'll finish one more thing after this and then I'll show you. Oh, I like this. This is fun. All right, so now we're going to use the dark. And we're just going to do dark on the ends. Like so. So there's our square so far. All right, let me pause you for a second. No, I did not almost. It has nothing to do with painting, actually. Barb is triggered by the hole. Barb, are you triggered by the holes part or the donuts? Yeah, Tina, in a good or a bad way? All right, we'll go for the color shift then. She does bilingual. Oh, that's cool, Eva. Trigger, yeah. I can just imagine the AI description assistant in TikTok with that one. Haven't worked a shift in weeks. I'm getting wellness texts from my manager. I reply in his lingo. All right, Steffi's going to grab the grocery order, and I'm going to go and grab my heart attack and show you. All right, I'll be right back. All right, so I bought a lottery scratch card yesterday, and this happened. But I have to tell you, it's not real. It wasn't a winner, because what I did by mistake, let me get my pen, here it is. I scratched off this one, which was 6 blue, because those were all blue, but what it actually told me to scratch was 6 yellow. There is no 6 blue on here anywhere. I was sitting here talking to Mom, scratching off my lottery tickets, and I literally said to her, I'm like, oh my God, I think we just won $75,000. And she said, I'm sorry, what? And then I said, hold on. hold on. I grabbed my pen and I started circling the numbers that I had, and I only had to get to the second one. I'm like, son of a bitch. That wasn't it at all. Damn it. Yeah. Thank you, Lorna. Barb asked Steffi was steak on sale. Yeah, apparently I'm really not good with directions. But I don't know how I didn't cry, Lay. I really don't. But I scratched it and I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And I'm, okay, calm down. Oh my God, calm down, calm down, calm down. Like I've had the ones happen before where it was like 2 500,000s and a 50,000 and I misread it. My dad did that once. Haven't done this before. This was new. Right? Did this once. I was so happy. It took me a few times to find my mistake. Oh God, it's devastating. It was devastating. Just scratch it all, then go in and scan. Yeah, I'm going to. I always scan it at the store. I never take the word for it. Like if I convinced myself I won that and didn't, I know, right? Like if I hadn't double checked it and I'd gone into the store going, oh my God, I won 75,000, and they had to tell me that I didn't, I am so fucking thankful that I figured that out at home and I didn't have to have a man at a store tell me. Like, this is not a forward-moving moment for feminism here. If that happens, thank goodness I figured it out at home. Oh, Nicole, isn't it so devastating? 50,000. Right, Tina? Like, I just... Yeah, I would never be able to buy another lottery ticket there, ever, if I had to take it in that way. Like, it's bad enough. Like, at least it didn't win anything else, so I shouldn't have to turn this one in. I know I shouldn't either, Gabriella. That was the other thing, too. Mom's like, you're going to give me a heart attack. I'm like, oh, God. I said, well, at least if I'm going to kill my mom, I might as well get some money out of it. And she's just like, that's terrible. I'm like, well, like, if seriously, no point in giving you a heart attack for something that has nothing attached to it. All right. What should we do for the outside part here? I know, right? No, it was... I don't know how I didn't cry. I don't know how she didn't have a heart attack. I don't know. Right, Nicole? And yeah, it would have been bad. It would have been really bad. Waiting for the woohoo, try again. Yeah. Yeah, I would get that noise, that, what is it? It sounds like a slamming metal door. At least they don't do the wah wah anymore. That used to be the noise for the losing lottery tickets. When ours win, it goes, winner, Gagnon. Would you like to play again? And that's what it says. Winner, Gagnon. And it does a little doo-doo-doo-doo kind of noise. You let all the grubby people in 7 know. I know, right? I'm like, I don't want anybody to know that I won. I want to keep this to myself. What's new, Sarah? Thick swoops? Okay. And should I do the thick swoops in the accent purple or in the teal? And you know what? I'm going to paint the bottom of this here. 2 seconds. Do I have a brush for this? Yes, I do. Okay. Help me out, Lay. If I do the thick and chunky swoops, how should I do them on here? I think my brain's not... I do like that gesso dries as fast as it does. I really got to do this ahead of time because the fact that my brush hasn't slipped and completely covered up anything on the front when I've done this in the past, it's kind of amazing to me. All right, so let's close that up for a sec. That will dry super fast. And I'm going to come back to the comments and hear what you guys are saying. Just finished work. Fantastic, Sarah. Lovely. Do it in the teal? Okay. Accent maybe a top suit later. Okay, that sounds good. Does the lottery work the same in Canada as in the States? Yeah, ours is completely tax-free. Yeah, I could have just done the sides. I could do the top and then have them match up on the bottom, maybe? So what direction am I doing these swoops in, though? Like, are they starting here and looking just like the fan? What if we do thick swoops and they go out this way and then I can put a dot in there? And we'll do them this way. That, yep, yep, answered my own question. Yep. Counterclockwise to the first. Okay, so have them go this way. So start this one then, here. Okay, so we would need to start this one into here. Oh, that's a cool idea. Okay, yep, I know exactly what you're saying. I think I can do it. I think I can. All right, so let's start it with the dark. No, let's start it with, yes, let's start with the dark. Dark. All right, here we go. Okay, Steffi's back to driving. Melinda said, hi, Sarah, sorry for the delayed reaction. I'm at work and had to answer the phone. Very rude of these people to interrupt my paint and breathe time. Exactly. It's a lot of friggin' nerve, if you ask me. All right, so I'm going to do thicker swoops. So I'm going to use my thicker tool. Like that. Get the pointy tool for that one. All right. Now. Mhm. Okay. So for my color alternation, I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. Like I'm going back and forth within the color combo. Am I doing all right so far? Were the swoops as big as you were hoping I would do, Lay, or were you hoping for a bit bigger? You doing good, Gran? All right, awesome, Eva. Just before you said that I was count. You were counting exactly like that, were you? The mind meld is creepy sometimes, isn't it? And then we go here. All right, so that's good for that one. And then we'll keep going. All right. Exactly how you intended? Excellent. Love that. Okay. I gotta stretch for a second and have a quick drink. And maybe a peanut M&M will also help. Ooh. I'm loving the color grade though. Loving it. All right. So now we go here. We start here. Number 1. Let's hope I don't stick my finger in any of that stuff. Oh no, that's gonna run together. Shit. Okay, sorry, it's coming off. I'll fix that. We will do the opposite side for now. Here we go. Gesso. We're going to be starting something new on our Patreon All Members Live tonight. I have a new canvas prepped and a new background color prepped. And I'm going to do another version of our most recent design, Simplicity, on a new colored background. So I'm excited for that because I love that design too. I know you guys, a lot of you loved it on Patreon. And I love seeing the pictures. Thank you guys for sharing what you have done. Tina and Steffi, your pieces are amazing. Teresa's is amazing. All of them that I've seen are just awesome. Hydrate everywhere, everyone. I've actually drank a lot today. I'm almost done my water. That's no good. I'm going to have to get some more. All right. Let us continue once I catch up on the comments. I'm behind. Thank you, Lorna. Ingrid, I love the pattern. I could never do it free-minded. It's so nice to have the shape of the stone can kind of almost create a bit of a guideline, but I'm actually very pleased with how symmetrical it's coming out. I wasn't expecting that. Gran, you make my anxiety about messing up way lower by just fix it. Yep, just fix it and keep going. And I'm so glad to hear that. That I think, I've been trying to figure out what is the thing that I think that I can, that's my expertise. I know painting as well as I can, but there's a lot of stuff I don't know. But one of the things that I think that I do know really well is experimentation. Give it a try. I think that that's where I have something to offer that is more than the designs that I make. Like everybody has something that they offer, right? That has nothing to do with the actual quote unquote product of their business, right? Tara offers something different than Jenna offers. Jenna offers something different than Ashley offers, and Ashley offers something different than I offer, and I offer something different than Christina Lee offers, and Christina Lee offers something different that is different from Erin Ridley, and so on and so forth. So it makes me really, really happy to hear you say that, Gren. Really, really, really happy to hear you say that. Thank you. Cara, I've been drinking lots of sparkling water and the flavored ones. Ooh, that sounds good. So much for napping. Son called and Dale will be home shortly. Very nice. How's he doing? How's he doing with dad life? Alex, and they doing all right? Don't they know between 1 and 4 are nap times? Right? Come on, get it together. Let's go. All right, I'm going to try this side then. I think I can let the sponge here help me a bit. Okay, that looks good. Growing, visiting him Thursday. Are you so excited? Jadelle just posted a vid on how to go from yuck to fix. I was doing it and felt guilty, but now I'm like, yeah, right? It's ahead of the game. It's like, it's totally fine. Doesn't matter how often or what stuff happens. It's fixable. Kids are tired, though, which is natural. Absolutely. Makes sense. Makes total sense. Sorry I puked out on the message yesterday. All right. Patty, I told you pack many bags. They will love the free time to poop in peace. Bring in a crock pot for supper. Oh, nice. And rock that baby to sleep. Well, I hope you have a wonderful visit. All right, I think we can hold it this way now. How long are you there for, Patty? Are you staying for the whole weekend? Four hours straight. Nice. Nope, can't spoil a baby. Just the day. At least it's looking fairly symmetrical to the other side. That's nice. Mm-hmm. If I thought I could make it out there before Thursday, Patty, I'd bring you your stone. But if otherwise, I'm just gonna, and I'd leave it out there for them. But I also don't want to show up at their house and get dog barking and waking everybody. So I'll just stick it in the mail for you. Staying till graduation. Don't tell anybody. She's not leaving. She has no intention of leaving. I don't know why I kept resting this down when I've got the hamburger hold to help me through it. Okay, one more. Because this is going right about there. Oops. There's a hair in there. Mark my words. All right. 2 sides done. So now let's do number 3. It's going to look really neat when it's all done, I think. Alex said Roy's been clinging, wanting to be held. You're like, yes. Right. Woohoo! I'm on my way. Dog's barking. Baby's up. My turn. Patty standing in the kitchen holding 3 pots and pans in her hands and then just let's go. Oh, no. Did I wake the baby? I'll get him. There we go. Patty, in my culture, grandmas are known to raise the baby, send young people to work. Yeah, that's big in Italian. Yes, I have one friend who's doing that and she loves it. To each their own, eh? Whatever makes you happy. Lay was like, I can't relate to this conversation, then imagined it was a kitten and thought, oh my God. Me too. I'm like, oh, okay. Tell me about their puppy. Yeah, or their kitten. All right. Always relate it through the side of the fur babies, and then it'll start to make sense. Am I breathing? Probably not, Lorna. I'm glad you mentioned it because I should really focus on that a little bit now. Absolutely. I understand completely. Like, I am so happy for the people that do it and love it and see how happy they are. Nothing makes me happier than to see those people happy. It's like everything. Not everything's for everyone all the time. Something might be ready for you now, might be ready for you later, might never be ready for you. It's okay either way. And that is the refreshing point of view, Lay. I love it. For as long as I can remember, I've never wanted kids. Mom said that I never showed any interest in like playing with dolls or anything like that. I was like, give me the stuffed animals that are animals. Those are the ones I want to play with. So it was just not something ever that was for me. But I think that it becomes kind of obvious when somebody really, really wants to do it. And it's so nice to see them do it. So nice to see people being so happy and getting that. Alex got to sleep in on Saturday. Danny said it was okay. Well, he didn't get up till 9:44. Oops, she was mad. But then apologized hours later. Yeah, that has to come from a bit of a place of jealousy, right? Like, it would have to. It was like, why are you sleeping until 9:45 when I can't? Like, it would be really, I feel like I would have a hard time with that, with the quote-unquote fairness kind of stuff. Yeah, neither does Marissa. No, Tina never had it either. Barb says, after 23 grands and 6.5 great grands and cats and dogs, I have no fever. I prefer rocks. Yeah, plenty of practice for Eva babysitting for a living. Happy single and child-free. Couldn't agree more. I love seeing them for short periods, but give me a cat. Yeah, that's got to be a hard job. I couldn't do it either. My kids definitely don't want kids. No. If I ever make an oopsie, calling you to help. There you go, Eva. Eva on duty. Yeah. Exactly, Barb. Being happy with life is key. You know? Just like everything, you see people making different choices with their life, and it's either I always liked the phrase of "for me, not for me." That's it. Things are thrown at me. I see things, I experience things, and the only thing I need to pay attention to is this for me or not for me? And if it's not for me, I move on. And I can say, well, that's not for me, but I hope whoever it's for has a great time. Barb, hot damn, yeah, that's a big-ass family, eh? Yeah, I'd be looking for one of those men that would be okay with doing that, too. As long as you don't start throwing the rocks, Tina said. Like away? Never? No, like flip-flops. Stick with the flip-flops. Don't start throwing stone. Mm-hmm. And you guys have no idea how close we were to almost sitting and playing Nintendo for 2 hours this afternoon. It was real close. Barb with the trash. I'm going to send you a box of random junk one day. It'd be amazing. Always wanted two, but got one with lots of help. I'm so glad you got to have one, Eva. I'm sorry it didn't work out the way that you hoped, but I'm glad that you got that. Barb, like, at people. Happier than a pig in shit. Right? No kidding. Super strong. Oh, there's a huge paint booger in there. No wonder you were being such a asshole. My paint was acting up. I couldn't figure out why. All right, so this one is now donezo. So we just have the fourth side to do. All right. That's looking pretty neat. Ooh, it's fun. She's your gift. That's so wonderful, Eva. Exactly, Gabrielle. That's exactly what Friday nights are for. Very, very good point. If I had to do over, I would have none. Love all my people, but this world is not the best. And that's the truth, too. That is the ugly, other super scary part about all of it. So we might totally do that on Friday night then, Gabrielle. I would have had all the cats and all the dogs and all the goats and the donkeys. Oh my God, right? That was why we decided not to with my health. So glad we didn't. Yeah, I would not bring a child into the United States right now. I'm glad my kids are grown. Yeah. It's so scary. Chloe went to the spa yesterday. Oh, that's lovely. Does she enjoy it? The beauty of the little pointy tool just does so much magic. Don't do 23andMe, you might end up in Crockerville for that 1%, right? You know, the world isn't even my issue. I think bigger, more people in the good world is the possible. Financial situation, housing, yeah. And I think that's the thing. I do agree with you. The more good in the world, the better. But what is here to take care of those good people? And like you said, the housing, financial stability, all of those things that are making it so much harder for that to happen. Free spay and neuter clinics for humans. Got that right. Imagine all the Hollywood horror movies coming out right? Not really, but Flo, she's... Oh, that's nice. That's good. She's super soft, eh? We had a Lhasa, when we would bring her home from the groomer, she would start rolling and digging on the ground and rubbing herself on the carpet and I think she was trying to get the smell off of her. And of course, this particular groomer put little bows in her ears, and she just hated it. You say you look so pretty with your bows, and she would and humph and snort, and she was not happy. Poor dog didn't have a fighting chance, though. I named her Muffin. Poor dog. Mm-hmm. Steffi, we have them, but I think the boys pay $35 tray fee, but they get free cookies, juice box, and a boy Brazilian for that price. And a free bag of frozen peas. All right, one last one here. All right. So there she is. Hold on. Hold, please. All right, so now we need some color shift purple. I believe. You know what? I'm going to put this paint back in the bottles first. And hold on. I'm going to check to see because I know I had a couple touch-ups here. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. So let's put paint away first. We'll let that dry for a couple of minutes. That looks cool, though. Thanks, Patty. Thanks, Eva. U.S. Canadian girls are big on catch, neuter, and release program. Yep. She's not wrong. Right? We could form a group of women who, just like the ones who go and try and pick up all the stray cats and stuff and get them fixed and let go, we just do the same. I'm sure there's a humanities issue in there somewhere, but you know, doesn't mean it doesn't sound like a good idea. We're trying to implement one toe removal so we can see the asshole coming before he's falling for his bullshit lines. Thank you, Ingrid. That's amazing. Do you think she fixed that one spot? Which spot was it that I was supposed to fix? I don't remember now. Did I fix it? Piece or extra. Your rock is not yet finished. So we will finish that one here because we've got 2 more rows of the dots to do. We've got green and blue. So we will do that now as well. Now I have to remember, I did a stupid thing and put stuff away, and I don't remember which green it is. I know what blue it is. Uh-oh, Miss excuse me. Do you remember what the color of the green paint was that I used, by any chance? So I know we've got the periwinkle. Was it lush foliage? I think it was lush foliage, wasn't it? On Patty Stone, I was supposed to fix something. Well, let's remove guidelines and we'll see what jumps out at us. I don't know what's wrong with you, spray bottle, but you keep leaking all over the freaking place and it's just irritating. Stop it. I have to paint the bottom of yours as well, Patty. So let's do that too. Shall we? Feral trap and fix. Free catnip. There you go. There are lots of good guys out there. There was something I was supposed to fix on Patty Stone. Barb, not while driving, so I'll have to go by memory. Thank you for the blessing. It was lush foliage? Okay, fantastic. All right, so we're going to turn this upside down. Let's paint the bottom. Today's a busy one. Today I have a phone call from 4:30 to 5:30. Managed to get some food in there too. Might be hot dogs in the hot dog toaster for dinner tonight, not gonna lie. And then we've got the live tonight on Patreon for all members, free and paid members, on Patreon from 7 until 9, which is awesome. So if you're not already a member of Patreon, you can join for free without it costing you any money. There's information on the paid tiers there and what you get, but the free tier, I do 2 exclusive lives every month, and I try, not always successfully, to keep the projects there limited to stuff that we've been working on, in the workshops or the inspiration deck lives. So we'll see how it goes. Of course, Lay remembered. Get Lay to do screenshots. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, and Patty. I was looking through my 500-pound box of wood pieces and found keychains we did years ago. Like, are they already painted? I've got to put a post up because our next workshop is going to be small designs. We're going to do like an ornament size design, which is the same as this size. And we're going to do the keychain. Do we want to do this square design as the design for the workshop? Or do we want to do something new? Let me know what you think. Oh, the cat traps. Lay, I meant the one-liners for Steffi's improv. Oh, there you go. Folk Art Light Periwinkle, Craft Smart Lush Foliage, Craft Smart Dark Yellow, and Folk Art Daybreak. Thanks, Lay. And real fun thing that I found out when I went to Michael's to buy more of the light periwinkle, because as you will see when I try to get this out of here, there's not much left. And so I went to buy more, and they did not have more. Wasn't even an empty spot on the shelf for them. I ended up buying a Deco Art periwinkle. Was it? No, it's called Blue Harbor, and it's the closest to a periwinkle that I could find in either of them. I even went looking for the periwinkle in the pastels collection from Deco Art. Didn't have it. Did not have it. So I might have to order some online. I know, Lay's rocking it. Yeah, you want to do the new square one? Mine remembers paints, molds, and random music lyrics. Barb says you need more personalities to help out. Yeah, maybe she doesn't telling us. Put a bit of pour medium in that blue and shake her up. I already did that twice, unfortunately, so there's not going to be much left. Even I have the periwinkle from Deco Art. Not me. All right, so let's... I'm about to deal with my Patreon piece. It's beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. Your simplicity piece was incredible. You guys all did such beautiful jobs. That'll look cool. Oh, seal it instead of deal with it. Periwinkle is such a funny name, isn't it? Lay got it. Is it a flower? I didn't know that. I'm so glad you loved it. It was awesome. It was great colors. Patty said, my maid of honor wore a periwinkle dress for my wedding. It's a very flattering blue, I find, too. A lot of people who can't wear, like, light pale blues, the periwinkle just, it's almost like a jewel tone all on its own, eh? Steffi's driving and crafting. Flower translates to virgin palm in Dutch. Oh, no way. Phone's being a jerk. Stupid phone. Let's just do them all. Do them all. Let's go. All the green. Let's do this. Was it that little spot that I was supposed to fix there? I see it. I'll have to get the yellow out and I'll fix that. Got one right in there. That's one of them. Anyways. Barb finally home and gutting the garage shelves for spray sealer. My wedding party in 81 was periwinkle. I hate the color. One more trigger. Just triggers flying all over the place. Hey, Barb. I'm so sorry. All right, now let's go in with the periwinkle. All right, a couple more. Steffi, always read the can, not the lid, to see if it's not color instead of sealer. Wipe off guidelines first, finish by removing hair and dust before spraying. I always use triple thick coat, but always see the brush strokes. Okay, gotcha. Perfect. Yeah, those are great tips. Didn't think about a final wipe down. Yeah, you never know what builds up there, eh? Awesome point, Slay. Thank you for sharing that. Excellent. All right, so now I have to hold this, I think. Okay, so there's Daybreak and Dark Yellow. All right. Where am I going to set this? I'm going to put this on this thing of mica powder. Oh, and I missed one. Shit. Still have one more. Hold on. All right, so now we will set this here. And then let's grab the yellow. This is bossy labors. You haven't seen me bossy yet. Bossy lay is almost always spot on lay though. Yep, right? Justifies it. Like I might be bossy. I'm bossy. I was always told I was so bossy. And I think it was an early precursor to my intolerance for focusing on dumb shit. I'm like, can we just get this done? I think my focus was always like, if we just moved along here, we could just get this done and get back to doing what we actually want to be doing. So I would boss my classmates around. Just gonna get rid of these boogers to try. Well, that was a hair for sure. Okay. This should be good. Just a little thick, but we're only doing a couple teeny tiny dots anyway. So. Yeah. Like, just get to it. Just tell me what you need. Enough with the ums. Let's just go. Let's just go. All right. I think that was the only thing that I needed to do on here, right? On this one. And we'll add in a few swoops too, just to finish it off. And then I will grab the paints and sign the bottom, and we will be good for that one. I really like the teal one. We got to get some of that purple metallic on there before we go today to see what it looks like. So like I said, this afternoon, or this evening, sorry, I'm going to get started on a new project. I've got a new canvas, 14-inch canvas, that I'm going to paint with the same design as Simplicity. So tonight isn't going to be instructional. I'm just going to be painting it. But if you are a member of Patreon, free or paid, I will be posting the link, and you will be able to come and hang out tonight if you would like to. And yeah, I'm going to do some work on that new painting, which I'm very, very excited about because I think it's going to be really stinking pretty. Tina, you said you work out of your paint lids a lot. How do you stop all of this from happening? Do you just not put a ton of paint out? Do you have a cleaning process that you go through before you close your paints up? What do you do for that? Because I always make such a god-awful mess that I feel like I make things so much worse so much of the time. What do you do? What do you do? Is Melinda heading out? Oh, sorry, I'm so behind again. I'm going way behind. Hate the sealing process. Yeah, me too. I use a blush makeup brush. Oh, yeah. I've seen people use makeup brushes for painting. I've seen a lot of like the window painters and stuff. They use makeup brushes too, and banner painters. That's a really good idea. I'm going to have to try that. Silicone brush for the top coat. Oh, that's a good idea too. Sleepy lay seldom surfaces. Barb, she's sleeping. She's sleepy. She's not there. Yeah, that would be much softer. It's a really good idea. All right, so now we are going to hamburger swoop, as in holding the thing like a hamburger. Uh-oh, I just got purple on my hand. What did I touch? And I'm behind again on comments. Hold on. Oh, I just want to get this stuff done before we sign off today. Shouldn't have done that color. Hold on. Oh, way too much paint. Whoa, 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 Jamie. All right. Let's go to daybreak. All right, the purple metallic is going to wait until this evening. We're going to get this one finished now because then we can varnish this evening. And Lorna, I have dragged my heels. I haven't varnished your tissue box holder yet, but it is ready to be varnished. So we will varnish it tonight as well. And then we might be able to varnish both of these stones. No, because I won't have the accent done. But we can at least do that. We'll get the accent done, and we'll get this one varnished. Patty, what kind of finish do you want on this stone? This stone is for Patty. Do you want satin, gloss, or matte? Let me scroll back. I'm way behind. I'm so sorry. Steffi yells, Nicole, are you asleep? I love fan brushes for base coat and top coat, but I recently bought some cheap face mask brushes. Oh, that's cool. I'll have to give those a try. I don't have any fan brushes. I've never used one. That's cool. Totally got disliked for that at work by coworkers. Loved by managers, though, right? Me at work. I'm not the boss. I'm just bossy. I hate when people at work say 1,000 times. Yeah. Marissa was nosy as a kid, but she didn't believe me, so I recorded her and her friend while at her house. She played it for her. She wasn't happy about what she saw. Oh, no. Thank you for liking the live, you guys. Anyway, Tara's getting better. What happened with Tara? Is she sick? What do you mean what happened? Is Tara getting better? What happened? Did she get sick last year at the same time as her Blissiversary too? Or am I imagining that? All right, so there we go. This one will get Signed and varnished tonight. I know. Stop touching the stone. I gotta do that. All right. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Yeah, or like over and over again. Hadn't heard from Tara today. Yeah, I'm wondering too, Lorna. Sending the coworkers get better cards, not because they're sick, just because they could be better. Right? Lay. If student doctors say like in the slang way, I've taken off points. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Sound like a professional adult doctor, please. Eva says, some people like to be told what to do so they don't have to think or take responsibility. That is also true. I believe the phrase for that one is also called weaponized incompetence too, right? And there's smart ass like, she's so funny. Time for you to clock out, Melinda. It was good to see you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Guess Lorna and Nicole. No, Lorna's still here. She's still here. I don't pour paint into the lids. Oh, I thought you did. I thought you worked right out of the bottles. My misunderstanding. I would not be sad to do this on Patreon. Yeah? Okay. Tina, what do you think? Do you like the square design? Debbie, what do you think? I'm still catching up. Bear with me. Randomly stops reading comments. Would made to fix a dot. No ADHD inside at all. No, nothing. Mid-chat, I'm trying to make a lemon pasta even though lunch was an hour ago. Yeah, we would be. It would be absolute chaos, but it would be so much fun, wouldn't it? Barb says, I'll give a sympathy like. Some of you did not try hard enough. All right, sounds good, Lorna. She'll say gloss. Okay, no problem, Patty. I will do gloss for you. Should I top dot my outside big dots? I think that there's potential to. I don't think you have to, but I think because so many of the other dots are top dotted, you totally could and it wouldn't look like it's too much, right? She had the plague. Like actually, because I heard people actually were getting plague. That people were getting diagnosed with it. Yeah, she's better today, Gran? Okay. Faking to avoid mailing my massive purchase, Steffi. You checked earlier, Gran? Okay. Eva, it was wonderful to see you. Take care of yourself, please. Steffi, you and me both. They're in their way today. Okay. She's just sick. She'll be okay. All right, good. Thanks, guys. Thanks for letting me know. Lorna asked, Nicole, are you still here? Gran said, I had her hold my box since the last drop. Oh, that's a good idea. When they're so close together, eh? Might as well do it all in one shot. Steffi said, Nicole's obviously mad at us. Yeah, totally delayed gratification. Good night, Lorna. It was wonderful to see you. If you're around this evening from 7 to 10, I'll post the link on Patreon, and I'll see you guys there. If not, YouTube tomorrow afternoon from 2 to 4. Love you, Gran. Love you, Steffi. I do work out of the lids, but I only shake. Oh, gotcha. Okay. So you shake it, use what's there, and then, but not dump more paint in. Gotcha. Cool, thanks. That helps. I'll try that. Lay, decide if I should top coat. All right. Hi, Asia. Been lurking because vacation is tomorrow. Lovely. Have a great start to vacation. It was good to see you. Don't know. I can everything the plague if I'm in bed. Yeah, have a great vacation. Are you going away? We'll see you at 7, Steffi. Lay says yes, do top dot, Steffi. We'll see you at 7, Gran. Love you to bits, Lorna. Thank you, Tina. Big hugs. Big hugs to everybody. Thank you so much for the love. Patty, I will do this in a gloss finish. We will gather this evening. We will do the purple on here. We will do the varnish on this one. We will do the varnish on Lorna's tissue box holder, and we will start something new. Love you to bits. Bye, Lay. Big hugs. Big hugs, Patty. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye, Ingrid. Bye, Gabrielle. Got a cabin in the woods. Oh, that sounds lovely. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful time, and it's incredibly regenerating for you. All right, and rejuvenating. My message so convoluted, Jamie's like, what the fuck? I kind of got a few things out of it, Steffi. I'm not going to lie. I didn't get the whole... Sure, I didn't get everything you were trying to communicate in there, but I think I got most of it. Yes, definitely be safe. I love you guys to bits. I'll see you later this evening. Be good, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.